Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead.
And Jack.
So today is ramen, day one of ramen week. Now, my sister thinks this is disgusting, and, well, I hope it doesn't turn out that way. We are going to make something I've seen on TikTok, but we're going to kind of make it our own too. It is ramen noodle lasagna. So, the first thing I'm going to do, because you know I'm good at having to make things myself, I have got some onions and some peppers over there, because all it has basically is sauce and cheese, and I thought maybe it would be nice to kind of liven it up just a little bit. Why not, right? And you don't have to do this, but I'm going to do this because I thought it'd be nice just to liven it up. And I'm going to cut some pepperoni, because like in my lasagna, I usually have hamburger or sausage or something like that. And me and Jack talked about it, and we thought that pepperoni would be nice on it. So we're going to kind of saute all this together to go on the lasagna. Because the clue to this one is you need to be able to have enough moisture for it to cook those noodles while it's being baked. And I talked to my daughter-in-law, and she's like, it'll cook, don't worry. So here we go, Courtney. You think we need more pepperoni than that, Jack? Maybe just a little bit more?
Yeah.
Jack's like, as long as I don't have to cook it, we're good. You seal it up and put it back.
Oh, I can't try that? Yeah.
Darn it. And I changed my mind. We're going to do something different for tomorrow. And
When
Jack,
don't you change your mind?
and Jack's like, what? And I'm like, it'll be good. I just come across something else and it really looked good, and I thought, well, I want to add that to it. So it's not like I'm going to bump the other one out. Maybe I'll just make both. Why not? Alright, so we're going to work on sauteing that. I think it'll be good sauteed. So now if you're going to cook it along with us, you're going to need ramen. And no, you don't need the packets. You need ramen. You need cheese. We're using the, whatever this cheese is. Ricotta cheese. But then everybody tells me I could have used cottage cheese instead, and I probably should have done that because I like cottage cheese better. But anyways, so I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. We're ready for ramen week. Alright. Bring your pan over here, Jack. And one of your...
One of my sauces?
Yep. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to put... Now some of the recipes that you see, maybe...
Pour it in the pan?
You're going to pour some in there. It doesn't like me. There we go.
Yeah, I got some in there.
Alright. So we're going to put sauce on the bottom. The ones that said that it didn't feel like it was completely cooked through, they didn't have sauce on the bottom. So I think that's the clue. And like my daughter-in-law said, you have those noodles that don't need to be cooked, and maybe, you know, this would be just like that. Alright. So I'm going to put quite a bit of sauce on the bottom. If I need to open up another jar, then that so be it. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I already opened up 2 packages. I'm going to give you one, Jack, for now. And you can save your paper. Right, I'm going to show you in just a second. And I never knew this about ramen either, so this is going to be new for me. So if you take your ramen out, it is actually 2 separate layers. So go right dead center and gently pull it apart just like that. So you're going to put 2 in your pan. And I'm going to have to kind of smush mine down a little bit for it to fit. Did you get it apart? Good job, Jack. And I'm going to have to kind of smash that one. I'll give you more. Hold on. Here you go.
Oh, my. Want to here.
So then this one I'm gonna take just a little bit off the end so it fits better in my pan. And I'm gonna put that one in there too. And if you gotta break your noodles up a little bit, that's okay. You know what? If you want to fill it in with other stuff like that, that's fine too. You do you. Alright, I'm going to let this saute for just a couple more minutes, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so we're back. So now the next thing we're going to do is spread more sauce over top of that. We're going to spread it all over it. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to spread the vegetables and the meat that we just cooked up here. I think it should be enough for both of us, Jack. Just one layer. Alright, so you can use, that should fill up the rest of it. So now you're going to use some ricotta cheese. Like I say, you can use cottage cheese as well. I'm going to use a couple and just kind of spread it out a little bit. I hope this turns out amazing. I don't usually watch TikTok, but somehow it just popped up one day and I'm like, I think I want to try that. And it comes at a good time. Comes at Ramen Week. And then I'm going to put a light coating.
Yeah, how many of this?
Just enough to spread out. I put 3 small and then I spread it out. A light coating of the mozzarella cheese. Then you want to put your next layer of noodles in there. And then I'm going to just break these up to kind of fit in there better. Alrighty. Then you're going to put your sauce on. I'm going to use the rest that I have in there. Ooh. And we're going to spread that all over the noodles. I really hope this works because I like ramen. Jack said he's not the biggest fan, but he'll eat it. In fact, I had ramen for breakfast this morning, to be honest. I love it.
Now, sauce on top of it, right?
Yep. Then you want to spread that ricotta out again. I think the biggest thing to this is the moisture. Because just like with your no-bake noodles, you gotta have moisture in there. I'm gonna see if I got any more pasta sauce in there. I do just a little bit. And then we're gonna top it with more of the Parmesan cheese. You know, now with TikTok, they never give full directions, so it didn't say whether to put anything on top of it or not. I'm going to use the aluminum foil. You know what I think would be good too, Jack?
What?
When you get that done, can you grab the Italian seasoning? You can use the rest of that cheese up.
Okay. Don't need to tell me twice.
And I'm just going to use a little bit of Italian. And let's make Jack's day. Why don't you grab the Parmesan out, Jack? We'll top that with it. Why not? Why not? Make it the best TikTok ramen that we ever had. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to just put a little bit of ramen on top of, Parmesan on that. Alrighty. Then I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil in my 350 oven. And it's going to cook 30 to 45 minutes until the noodles are finished. And then we'll be back. Alright, so while that's in the oven, I've decided why not make some garlic bread. I'm not going to measure anything out this time. I'm just going to guesstimate. I'm going to use about a tablespoon of garlic. I'm going to use a little bit of garlic powder. Not too much. And I'm going to use some oregano. And hand me the parsley too, Jack. And some parsley. And
Here's one that again.
I spilt a little bit of milk on the bottom of my oven last night, and now it keeps beeping off on us. So I mixed all that together, and I'm going to put it on our bread. Because you got to have garlic bread with your lasagna. Because I think we made it better than the TikTok recipe, and it's going to be great with it. What do you think, Jack?
Yeah.
I do agree with my daughter-in-law. And maybe my sister's right, I don't know. But she, like, it's any other uncooked noodle that you would put in there for your lasagna. So, and if you have enough moisture in there, it should cook it. So I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah.
We've never had anything fail yet.
Not yet.
So there's always going to be a first time. And if we fail, you guys will know it. Because you won't see a video. No. We'll still do the video. Whether it fails or whether it's good or not, you'll still get to see it. Because, you know, the truth of the matter is, every kitchen has failures. Even the restaurants that you go to. Why do you think sometimes your food takes too long? Because somebody messed up. And they got to start over. Sometimes they'll come out and tell you that. Most times they don't. Ooh, I had just about enough too. Look at that. Pour that last bit there. What do you think, Jack?
Oh, look good.
Alrighty. So now we're going to put this in the oven too until it's done. And we'll be back. First I want to show you something. There's mine. There's Jack's. It turned out beautiful. And there's no crunching. I put my fork in the center. Everything else, there's no crunchy. So I think putting sauce on the bottom really makes a difference. Alright, you ready? What do you think? He's licking his fork.
Well, that was awesome.
It's not gross. And it got cooked. And I'll tell you, right here, I'll show you. You don't hear a bit of crunchy. All you hear is me hitting the bottom. So it worked, you guys.
Yep.
I'm so excited that it worked. Alrighty. Tom's at Sam's picking up my order. And then he'll be home and we'll do a taste test.
Bye.
Well, hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm hungry.
Well, that's ramen lasagna. Look at that plate.
Mm.
It's not that hot now. Messing around, you dropped it. Bad Tom.
Didn't give it a chance to fall that time. Ooh, that is really good.
You like it? I was told it'd turn out gross. I texted Courtney, already told her she was right. Turned out really good, didn't it?
Yummy.
Never know, like Jack says, don't knock it till you try it. Try your garlic bread too.
It's homegrown.
Homegrown. Yeah.
Homegrown.
I grew all of it. No.
Yeah, this comes up out of stalks, right? And then the
Oh,
bread
is that
comes
what
off
it
on
is?
all sides and everything.
Right. How's the garlic bread?
This is really good. Got just enough crunch to it, too.
Look at that. So your wife did good?
Mm-hmm.
So how do you like ramen day one?
Ramen day one is sensational. Hold that.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and bye, Tom.
What's that?
Bye, Tom.
Hmm?
Bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Have a good night, guys.